Well, good morning, our beloveds. We are here on another day, at another time, in another moment in this thing called your lives. And it is frustrating right now for our another, and it is frustrating for a lot of you, if we're honest, because there seems to be no movement forward. You want things when you want things, and how you want things, and why you want things, and we're not allowing you to have some forward movement in certain areas of your lives, while others we are allowing free passes, meaning that it just flows beautifully. And why is that? The free-flowing areas of your lives or activities don't have much to offer right now in resistance and in learning, whereas those areas where you are struggling a little bit more are exactly ripe for the pickings right now. Your energy fields are awakening. You're blossoming in so many ways that you can't even see because your energy field is still hidden for many of you. So if you could see a beautiful flower of energy around everybody around you, and they could in turn express what your energy flower looks like, you would see your growth as well as your struggles, where you have some blockages and where you have energetic imprints of have and have-nots. Your energy imprint is shifting because the lightness of Mother Earth is creating a lot of crumbling in what just doesn't work. And it just doesn't feel good. And it brings a lot of frustration, a lot of catastrophe, at times a lot of energetic losses, as well as physical and emotional and psychological and spiritual losses. You're seeing more and more things occurring politically around the world, as well as spiritually. Many spiritualists are also showing up as they really are, meaning that there's so much confusion, so much frustration, so much contradiction in what is being channeled and shared out there. And it is very difficult to figure out what is truth and what is not. And the nuances, the broad brushstrokes, for the most part, are the same. It is the detail that differs between channels now. And why is it? Is it that one is not authentic, or one is lying, or is it that each is connecting to a slightly different source of information? But how could that be if there is only one source? So how can you explain all of this confusion? And maybe it is just that everybody has their own slight differential filter, meaning that if you have a little bit of debris in your filter, you will obstruct the full flow, the clear flow of energy. Or if you have particular desires of humanity's outcome, for example, or another wants love and light, and so she filters through the love and light filter, which is the glass is half full plus. And then there are others who want a miraculous blast of energetic opening, and so they channel from that perspective because that is what they desire, an awakening of the masses at once. And the question is, which is true? And does it matter what you believe, or is it going to be what it's going to be? Regardless, how much here does your own intentional input into this collective goo of seeds matter? And this is where we wish for you just to go with the flow. Don't judge so much and accept more. And what we mean by that is assuming that everything is going to be as it's meant to be, as in it is preordained or predestined. Then what you think doesn't matter, right? But it does matter. But the fact is, when you overthink things about which is the truth versus this is just what feels good and aligns with me, and I'm not going to worry about whether or not it's truth, it just makes me feel good and safe in this moment versus hate-filled and destructive. Just go with that and trust that your particular flow has purpose, even if it doesn't align with the flow of others. It is your imprint on your particular placement within this planet that matters, because you are here for a particular experience as well as the collective. So worry less about the collective experience and just more about your own unique one and what feels good. And we don't mean in a bad way, destructive habits. We're talking about what makes you feel safe, and follow that. And what makes you feel unsafe, avoid or limit that, and go with what is helping you to heal. So are massive drugs going to help you to heal? Probably not. So if that makes you feel good, that's probably not the path that your soul is taking you on. However, if you choose that path, then you choose that path and you make peace with it until you are able to choose a different path. This particular point on the journey is about self-love and self-discovery, where you accept yourself exactly as you are within this exact moment. And in 1 hour or in 5 minutes, it may be a different experience because you are changing. Allow these emotions and these expressions of self to flow because they matter. Restriction, contradictions, contrast, limitations, the squeezings of the universe are designed to shift you into what feels better for your unique growth and nothing else. And if you can trust in that one singular expression of channeled truthfulness, then nothing else matters, because you can find your own truth within your own flow, and you can stop looking outside of yourself for so much guidance on where things are going and are meant to go, and how you have to participate in the collective ascensionary process by doing your part. Just being you and expressing you with no knowledge of what anybody else expects of you is where it really lies. So find truth within your own unique experience. Find happiness and contentment in the moment, in the now. And allow the next moment to worry about itself, because it will express itself exactly as it's meant to in these times. Your struggles are here for a reason, as well as your bliss and ease and flows that feel good. We have a stop and go approach because we cannot pressure you too much, but we also are pushing you forward as quickly as we can in order to move the universe to where it needs to go. So just sit, trust in the process, and let go of the rest. And so it is. Namaste.